Hello class, this is a video tutorial on graphing or sketching linear graphs. And this is just an example video for gradient intercept method for graphing these. Okay, so since we have this already in the gradient intercept form, we already know that this is going to pass through 0, 2 from this value. And using our gradient, right, we can figure out our next point. So here it says it has a gradient of a half. If we can remember, this is our rise over run. So this means it would have risen 1 unit up for every 2 units across. So 2 units across here would be here at 2. That's 2 units from 0, 1, 2. That's 2 units across. It would have risen 1 unit there. That is our gradient. And that's the next point there. And using just these 2 points, we can just sketch our line. A straight line here from the middle. There we are. There we go. That there is our line of y equals half x plus 2. Once again, here's our next example, but as we can see, it is not in the gradient intercept form, so we're just going to move things around now, keeping negative 8y where it is, same with negative 16. We're going to actually move the 2x across. So since it is positive 2x, moving it across will give me negative 2x. Adding 16, so we're going to move this negative 16 across, so we're left with negative 8y equals, this stays the same. This is now going to be a positive 16 because it was added to this side. And now we're going to divide everything here by negative 8. So we'll be given y equals, I'll write it out in full, negative 2 divided by negative 8x plus 16 divided by negative 8. This will give me y equals 2 divided by 8. They're both negative, so we're going to get a positive 1 over 4 x plus 16 divided by negative 8 is negative 2. Okay, so now we have it in our gradient intercept form. So starting from our intercept of negative 2, so 0, negative 2. There is our intercept. And our gradient of rise over run, so it would have risen 1 for only 4 units across. So let's go 4 units across here. So that is going to be at the 4 here. That's 4 units across. It would have risen only once, so it's going to rise 1 unit to that negative 1 there. So there it is. So those 2 points that I'm circling are the points we have to join. So there we are. And that one. Arrows on each side. And our original equation, 2x minus 8y minus 16 equals 0. One last example here. It is in gradient intercept form. So we know we're going to start at positive 2. So 0, positive 2. We're going to begin here. And using our gradient here of negative 3. This is actually negative 3 over 1. Remember, any whole number has a denominator of 1. So it would have risen, or in this case dropped, because it's negative. It would have dropped negative 3 spaces for every 1 unit across. So let's go 1 unit across from here. It will go from 0 to 1. So 1 unit across would be here. It would have dropped 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. There's our next point. So joining these 2 points here, there we are. Arrow on each end to indicate they extend until infinity, and drawing our equation on the line, y equals negative 3x plus 2. I hope this clarifies how to use the gradient intercept method to graph our linear graphs. Best of luck.